A woman living alone was taking a shower when she suddenly noticed something unusual. The towels in the bathroom were neatly arranged. Panic surged through her. She didn't even stop to get dressed and rushed over, scattering the towels in disorder. Carefully, she stepped into the kitchen and opened the cabinets. The items inside were messy, and only then did she feel she could relax. Just a week ago, she had been living with her husband in a luxurious seaside home. But her wealthy husband was not only extremely controlling, he also suffered from severe obsessive-compulsive tendencies. If the towels weren't perfectly aligned, he would immediately call her over. She would rush to fix them, standing nervously like a child who had done something wrong, silently begging for his forgiveness. Every day, she lived in constant tension, afraid that any small mistake would fail to satisfy him. At night, he sometimes returned with flowers and a revealing red dress. He insisted on helping her put it on. She complied, feeling trapped, unable to refuse. The next day, her husband went to the beach to welcome a new neighbor. During their conversation, the neighbor casually complimented her. When he returned home, he sarcastically remarked on how young and handsome the neighbor was. She immediately sensed danger. Her husband grew increasingly aggressive, even suspecting she had let the neighbor into the house while he was away. Then he remembered the neighbor had invited them to go out on the water that evening. His tone softened. He gently helped her up and told her to get ready. They were leaving. Before heading out, she had already planned her escape. At the shore, she picked up a stone and smashed the coastal lights. That night, her husband rented a sailboat to take her out. At first, the sea was calm, but they hadn't gone far before a sudden thunderstorm struck. The waves were so fierce that the ropes holding the sail snapped. Her husband rushed to fix them but was thrown into the water by the rocking boat. The neighbor quickly pulled him back aboard. When he climbed back onto the boat, he realized she was gone. He called her name frantically, but there was no response. Convinced she had drowned, he returned home, heartbroken, and held a funeral for her by the river. What he didn't know was that at the moment he fell into the water, she had quietly jumped in too. She clung to a buoy, waiting until the sailboat moved away before swimming desperately toward the shore. Finally, she escaped that suffocating life.